All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online news. So, yeah, Rockstar brought out a new newswire and finally all the new Halloween stuff. So let's go have a look at that newswire and we'll come right back and talk about some other things. See you guys in a minute. All's quiet in the graveyard for now. Alright guys, so here is the latest Rockstar newswire for today, October 30th, Tuesday, October 30th. Yeah, Rockstar site wronging rights since 1998. Let's zoom in here. 300%. Halloween 2018 and GTAOnline. 2x GTA money on RP on Halloween modes, t-shirt unlocks, and returning vehicles, and more. Yeah, it looks like they got a lot for this Halloween. No new stuff that I've noticed. We'll see. But that said, they did seem to bring out all the punches from the previous years. So that's actually quite a bit now. Halloween casts its ominous shadow over southern San Andreas this week, turning into a playground for a sinister assortment of beasts, slashers, and ghastly fiends. With bonuses on 6 chilling adversary modes and discounts on returning Halloween vehicles, there's plenty to sink your teeth into. Read on for all the details. Double money and RP bonuses. For Slasher, the shotgun-wielding slasher stocks up to 7 hunted, equipped only with flashlights. After 3 minutes, the hunted get shotguns of their own to turn their tables on the slasher. The mode ends if the slasher or all the hunted are killed within the time limit. That's a fun mode too. All these are actually really fun, especially at Halloween. So if you guys get the chance, or you're not too busy with Red Dead Redemption 2, I would definitely suggest hopping on and trying out some of these modes if you haven't before or since last year. I had a lot of fun in the previous years with some of these. Yeah. Slashers. The slashers, armed with machetes and shotguns, must wade through the darkness in the pursuit of the hunted, who are equipped with thermal vision and flashlights. But don't get too comfortable. As each minute passes, the team roles are reversed until one group has been wiped out completely. Alright, so basically the same thing. It's just one on a group on that one, and then that's group on group. Lost versus Damned. And this is actually a lot of fun if you understand how the game works. It's kind of a lot of fun, actually. Lost versus Damned pits angels against devils in the ultimate battle of the soul. Each match will flip to between day and night for 60 seconds at a clip, with advantages including regenerated armor and health and improved weapon options depending on the time of day for the angels and night for the devils. All right, so yeah, that's basically you got the devil mask and the angel's mask. Angels have the daytime, night for the devils, and when you're devils and night, you get the weapons. When it's angels and day, you get the weapons, and you hunt each other back and forth. Now, the interesting thing though to remember if you do play this mode, it's actually easy to win because a lot of people don't understand how it quite works. That you can't score in your time. So if you're devils at day or angels at night, you cannot score. What you can do is subtract the score from the other side. So if you happen to sneak up on them, because you've got no weapons, you've just got a knife, but if you happen to get up on them, you can remove one of their score. Yeah, and then back to nighttime for the devils or day for the angels, you can score again and increase your score. So it's kind of like subtracting their score on the wrong time and increasing your score on the right time. And a lot of people don't quite get that. They just try to kill each other. And if you play the game right with it, especially if your team knows what they're doing, you'll just mop the floor with other people. Condemned. The Nightmarish mode marks one unlucky player for imminent death. When the timer runs out, they're worm food. Their only hope is to pass the bad news on to somebody else, and the only way to do that is by sending them on a short trip to a shallow grave. Last man standing wins. Come out to play. Come out to play. I think that's from like what movie was that? Was that The Warriors, I think? Yeah. A team, it's kind of inspired from it, if you ask me. A team of 3 runners just trying to make it home, and a team of hunters out for blood. Runners are well armed but on foot, while hunters wield free aim shotguns and must stay on their motorbikes or ATVs. Hunters have unlimited lives, while the runners have just 1 life, but plenty of weapons available to pick off the hunters at will. Yep, so you gotta run as the runners. Beast versus Slasher. The Beast is back, and this time it's got company. Only an armored team of slashers armed to the teeth with the hope of stopping them. Have a hope of topping them, yeah. The Beast gifted with wild speed and ability to leap over buildings and temporary invisibility have to collect all the checkpoints while the slashers attempt to stop them. Play to unlock Halloween t-shirts. So there you guys go, so more shirts. So this is how I got some of my shirts in the past. Actually, I think I might have Twilight Knife. And I've got the other one they showed. Is it right there? No. At the very top. Yeah, Psycho Swingers. It's got a skull there with a key party for the swingers, but it's a skull. It's awesome. Yeah, so there's some shirts you can unlock. Indulge in your lust for B-movie bloodshed with a Halloween exclusive Psycho Swingers, Zombie Liberals in the Midwest, and Twilight Knife t-shirts. Free unlocks for players who had logged in through November 5th. Okay, so it's not random, so those are the ones you get. So all you got to do is log in between now and November 5th, and you should get those shirts. Yeah, excellent. Zombie liberals in the Midwest. Halloween discounts. All right. And yes, what many of you guys have been waiting for, the unholy trinity of Halloween vehicles has been resurrected for a limited time only. Available for purchase through November 5th at a 35% discount. Okay, so that's the LCC Sanctus for 35% off. That's this bike here. A lot of people really like that. It's a very cool skull bike. And the headlights are actually a red light, so it actually has different headlights. A lot of people hoped that Rockstar would give us more headlight choices or have more vehicles when they've seen this, but so far it still hasn't happened. But yeah, this is one of the few vehicles that has different headlights. Albany Lurcher, 35% off. And the Albany Frankenstein, 35% off. Most people call it the Frankenstein, or the Frankensteins, but it's slightly pronounced a little different. Anyway, this is the kind of the Albany Frankenstein is kind of your Adams Family hot rod, I guess I would call it, more or less. And the Albany Lurcher is the souped up Hearst. So kind of like the Romero Hearst, but it's a souped up muscle car, and you've got a coffin in the back with a little zombie, and he's hanging his head out the hand out the back of the window. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so all 35% off, and Halloween masks, 35% off. So you guys may want to pick those up. These do disappear after November 5th and usually are gone again until next Halloween. Although sometimes they do bring them out at other times like Independence Day and things like that. But if you want to grab them, you can. Once you do buy these things, they usually stay available in your lists. So now that I've bought in these vehicles, they're always available for me to buy a second one. I think if I sold my car, I'd still be able to buy another one anytime throughout the year, as long as you bought it during that time. Discounts on select vehicles, properties, and add-ons. All right, the festival bus. Yay, because I wanted to get one, and I kept on missing those previous sales. I don't have a bus yet. And if you're going to get a bus, well, why not start with the party bus, right? Deal some damage with the B11 Strike Force, or host a Halloween blowout on your festival bus with up to 35% off select heavy vehicles and aircraft. B11 Strike Force, excellent. I still want to get one of those. 30% off. The FH1 Hunter, that's your Apache, 30% off. That's a great helicopter too. And Ponte Duke of Death, 35% off. I definitely recommend those. The Duke of Death is an excellent armored vehicle for something. It's kind of in between all the other ones, but it fits in really, really well. Yeah. It's decent against players because it takes, I think, around 5 rockets, but it's almost Kuruma-like for missions, in the sense that you can only shoot at the front, but it's very hard for any of the NPCs to shoot you in that vehicle. So it's an excellent alternate to the Kuruma that's still good against players compared to the Kuruma. Enos Stafford, 30% off. Festival Bus, 30% off. RCV, 35% off. Armored Boxville is 35% off. I do not recommend that vehicle until they upgrade it, just so you guys know. That's the one that looks great. It looks like a zombie apocalypse truck. It looks great. That said, it only looks great, by anybody's testing. It's not even an armored vehicle. I don't even know why they call it armored, because they say that, but it really isn't. I don't know. A lot of people really hope that they'll fix that one day so that it actually performs armored-wise like it should. Yeah, but if you like the look, it is 35% off. HVY Chernobog, 30% off, and the Joe Built Phantom Wedge, 35% off. Dynasty 8 Executive is offering up to 40% off select properties and add-ons to help you tighten your grip on the criminal underworld. Executive offices are 40% off, and that's including if you move offices. Office garages, 30% off, and the office garage and custom auto shop and renovations, 30% off. So if you want to change any decorations, renovations, so it should include the whole office, I would think. Yep, so any renovations you want to change, all 30% off. All right. And the garages, which are the biggest garage in the game still. In your office, you can have 3 20-car garages, giving you 60 cars in total. So each one of those 3 20-car garages would be 30% off right now. All right. So let's switch over to the social club page. And on here, the premium race is Over the Bridge, locked to motorcycles. Cool. Not too often I see motorcycles. And time trial, Cypress Flats. All right. Excellent. And the time trials, as we said before, are an extra 50,000 the first time that you've beaten them. They can be a handy little distraction. Yeah. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 just came out this last weekend. And so I'll try to see if I can put together a little bit of update on that. I didn't want to mix it in necessarily with the GTAOnline news, but I thought I'd mention it because I know a lot of people want to hear about that. But it came out this weekend and to stellar reviews. Everybody's very, very, very happy with that. Well, most people. Maybe I'll tell you guys some of the minor complaints that are out there, but generally speaking, it's making everyone very, very, very happy. All right, let's head back in game, and we'll talk some more. Damn it. Ta-da!
Perdón, I am sorry, okay?
Yeah, that's what you do say to someone who looks like this.
Gilipollas.
We'll let her live. All right, welcome back, everybody. So that's Good Newswire. Lots of ways of making money, lots of Halloween themes, so you might want to check out a lot of that stuff while it's still available. Yeah, let's head into the garage here. So you might want to make sure you log in between now and November 5th to get those not new, but Halloween t-shirts unlocked for you. Wish they had given you alternatives, because a couple of those I already had, so it would have been nice. I think I only got actually the one, the zombies from the Midwest, the liberal zombies from the Midwest. So I've got that now too, so I'll have to try that out. Yeah. So here is some of the Halloween content. So we mentioned earlier. So there's the lurcher right there, our lurcher, and there is the Frankenstein. I did have the pronunciation right when I did the video, but now I've lost it. Frankenstein. I think it's like a stein, like almost like a stein, like a cup. You know, like a stein cup. You know, big cup. Another word for a big mug is a stein. So I think it's kind of like that. Anyway, and here's the Sanctus. Yeah, which looks great with a pumpkin. So you can get those on the maps. Let's have a look. And there's a hearse over there. You might want to pick one of those up, even though that's not necessarily Halloween, but, you know, it is Halloween. Yeah. A hearse is Halloween year-round. Oh, a little too much torque there. Yeah, Sanctus. It's a nice-looking bike. Very expensive, though, so you might want to use that discount while you can. Yeah. Now having a look on the map here, down near the beach, there is the masks place there, the Vespucci movie masks. So in there you're going to find Halloween masks. I think they're actually scattered around some of the categories, so you might want to look through some of them if you are a player that hasn't bought them in the past, or a new player, and you might want to buy them. You can always set them aside, or maybe it's something you want to use throughout the year, maybe something you want to use with friends, who knows. But if you don't buy them now, then they may not be available later after November 5th. So you might want to pick those up. I've got things like the big bad wolf mask and the pumpkin head you guys see on, and I've got a couple zombie ones too. Yeah, and then of course, where is the haircutting? So there's lots of haircutting places all around the place, all around San Andreas, and you might want to go there too as well, and you can pick up some face paints. So they didn't mention anything about that in the Newswire, but I can't imagine they didn't release them. They're all to do with with Halloween, and that's how you get the Joker face paints and other things like that. You might have seen some people using, and you might have wondered how they got that. So yeah, it might be a good idea to go buy them. Now, if you're not sure if you want to walk around like that all the time, you can just buy them and then redo your regular face paint or outfit or lack of makeup or whatever, right? So go back to your normal look, and then later on throughout the year, next February or whenever you want to, you can switch over to the Joker face paint anytime you want, as long as you bought it during the Halloween time. So that's till November 5th. All right, get out of the cinematic view. All right, everybody, and Red Dead is released, so we'll try to have some updates about that coming up soon as well. I didn't think it necessarily needed to mix with our GTAOnline now that it's released, but a lot of people are very, 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 very happy with that, so that's kind of good. Good news. Yeah. Let's see, what else to talk about? So yeah, make sure you get that all between now and November 5th. We've got some other new episodes coming out too, and maybe we'll see if we can do some Halloween stuff too while we're at it. Should be a good week for doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, like I said, with Angels and Demons last year. Yeah, get ourselves a festival bus. All right, take care, everybody. See you again next time. That's the last of our news for today, but I probably will have some new episodes coming out later on tonight, and hopefully some new content too that I've been working on, and maybe a Red Dead Redemption update while we're at it. Right? Yeah. All right, take care, everybody. See you again soon. I'm the Missile Talk. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And thanks for liking and subscribing. And big thanks to all our Patreon fans. Huge thanks. Let's see if we can get some more Patreon stuff going on there, too. I have to do more stuff with that. But we are working towards more new content, and all the help definitely helps. Take care, everybody. Ooh. That's how it worked. It goes with the speed that you're driving at, so it can sound pretty messed up sometimes. But I guess that could sound creepy too. Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh. Oh, I think we found our victim. Hey, hey, excuse me. Oh, he's running. I was going to get him with my knife, but maybe the Sanctus is hungry. Hungry Sanctus. Shouldn't be in the streets on Halloween. It's like the bird. Don't go out. Yep. Pumpkinhead strikes again. Take care, everybody. Be safe. It's dangerous streets.